Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Motions Biz, and today I just wanted to share my personal experience with how unique Navy Federal is. And I know that it does not happen with a lot of lenders and credit unions because my experience with Navy Federal is that in 7 days, not even 7 days, I was able to request three credit accounts with Navy Federal. And namely, that is a credit limit increase, an application for a new credit card, and application for a personal loan within a matter of, in a span of 1 week. Now, this may not happen with everyone, but I think when I started with Navy Federal, because I was already equipped of the hacks, watching a lot of YouTube videos, because that's pretty much where I learned about Navy Federal. Okay. So, like I said, this was my personal experience, which I just wanted to share with you. So, let's get started. So, January 3rd of 2022, I finally looked at my billing statement and found that I had more than 100 days since I got approved for my Cash Rewards credit card. So, knowing that there is the 91.3 rule, I was able to see that they were complete billing statements. So, I went on ahead and requested a credit limit increase for my Cash Rewards using the app. Okay. What was funny about that, and I keep telling this story because I did make a video about this, was that I was approved for $1 credit limit increase. Okay. The reason being, I did not know how to fill out the application and the request on the app when it came to the amount of credit limit that I requested. So they gave me what I wanted. Okay. So that was what happened. And I decided I won't push it. So that was a credit limit increase. 2 to 3 days after that, I applied for the flagship credit card. I was approved for 25,000. Okay, another 25K. So that was on, I think, the fourth or fifth day, the fifth, January 5th, I think, or the fourth. So I was approved for that. So of course, I was very happy. I did a video about it, and just to push it just a little bit more, I think on the 7th, January 7th, I applied for a personal loan because I came across a video that said you can apply for a personal loan for up to $50,000. So I went on ahead and applied for the personal loan. And I was approved because I went for the maximum limit of 50K, of 50,000. So I was just telling myself, okay, this might be a little too much. I just got approved for the flagship credit card, and now I'm applying for a personal loan. Okay, let's see if it works. And lo and behold, I was approved for 50K, okay, for the personal loan. It was the easiest personal loan one can ever do. Stated income, no documentation, and very fast underwriting. So when I saw how high the monthly payment will be, because of course that's a 50K personal loan, and of course, expectedly, you would be paying a lot more every month. So I did not really want to do that because honestly, I just wanted to see if it would work and what the YouTube videos are saying are true. So I gave that a try and it worked. And so I just went on ahead and requested just 15K just to have that on hand because I also have a business. So they were fine. It was easy to talk to them. So in a span of, like, I would say a week, I have requested three products from Navy Federal, which they approved me for. So that was a credit limit increase, it was a credit card application, and a personal loan application. And they were really very generous and lenient with it. It was pretty easy. It was a very easy process. And another thing is that I really believe that that was possible because I started building a relationship with Navy Federal like right away, right from the get-go. I started my direct deposit. I'm very particular with the direct deposit because of course that really matters to the Navy Federal relationship building process. I had a Savefirst account. I had an Easy Certificates account, and my account with Navy Federal is actually a joint account with my brother-in-law who sponsored me into Navy Federal. Now, he could just have sponsored me, but what happened was he did not know how to get me into Navy Federal, so he actually opened a joint savings and a joint checking account. So that was what happened. So now I have pretty much four accounts with Navy Federal to start with: a joint savings and checking, and my personal uh, checking and savings at the same time. It was not a flagship checking account yet at that time. So that was what I had, and I was making deposits on the savings, on the Easy Savings account and the Easy Certificates account. So that was what was going for me at that time. So for me, based on my experience, building a relationship with Navy Federal is not really that hard. You just really had to work for it, because knowing that I was a new member at that time, I only got approved in August. I got approved for the cash rewards, I think in August, September, October, I would say about October. So I had the cash rewards then. So that was the those were the only things that I really did. So to be approved for a 25K cash rewards and a Navy Federal and I mean a flagship credit card, in a matter of like a very short time, and a personal loan, that was a big amount, personal loan. That means that anything is possible if you just work on it, and if you really build a relationship with Navy Federal. And this is what this credit union is really known for. And I know of many members that have had great successes with Navy Federal. There are some of you out there that were approved for more than $80,000. And, of course, they would really cap it at $80,000 for all the credit cards. But still, that's very, very generous. And their underwriting criteria is very considerate and very, I would say, lenient, even with members who do not really have like great scores, but have built a relationship with Navy Federal. And I even remember that we have a community member who shared that he had all these crazy things going on. So when he was approved for a high limit credit card, he could not believe it. He actually had to call Navy Federal to confirm if it was true, because he could not believe it himself. So there have been a lot of great stories that are shared with us here in this community. And it really just solidified my belief that if you want to build your personal credit profile, there are really a lot of opportunities with Navy Federal. And that is one of the reasons that, Motions Biz came about, because I just wanted to share my journey with Navy Federal, because after watching all those videos and doing what they were saying, that I was able to prove, myself that, it works. And so I'm very happy and privileged that, Navy Federal is there, and I became a member, and I can share my journey as well. And you will notice that my videos are very simple, but it is based on my personal journey as well. And I appreciate that you are still here and watching me with all these boring topics sometimes. But like I said, it's my personal experience and my personal insight on things, on how I perceive things, on what's going on with my personal journey. So anyway, so again, and as usual, thank you so much for watching and tuning in to this channel and watching this video. So this is Motions Biz thanking you, and until next time, have a great day.